What is up guys, I'm back again, another Monday, another video. In today's one, what we're going to do is we'll be learning how you can export your pixelated artwork, and we will be fixing all the issues and all the problems along the way coming up. So before starting off with the video, I just wanted to mention that I'm thinking to actually start my own Discord server. I will be really glad if you can comment down and tell me whether you will be interested to join, so that it can give me a much more clearer idea that how many people I can expect when I make my own Discord server. So yeah, enough with that. Let's just jump back to the main video. So here we are in Krita 4.3, which is the latest version out there obviously, and also we are using a canvas size of 32 by 32 pixels, and we have this pixelated artwork of a fireball with us, which I created over here. And in case you want to know how you can set up Krita for creating similar sort of artwork, pixelated artwork, so there will be a link in the description for that video, and also I will be creating a screen card somewhere over here so that you can easily find it. But let us assume you already have set up Krita like this with this sort of grid setup, and also have created a pixelated artwork just like this, and you're trying to export your image or your pixelated image, and there will be a massive problem in this rendering process of your image, because as you save it and you open it up, you can see the image is really small first of all, and the second thing is that if you zoom in, you can see that the image is completely blurred out. And this problem is happening somewhere in between the rendering process. And this issue was reported to me by one of my subscribers who actually commented in. And by the way, it's really easy to fix, to be very fair. So there are basically two methods of doing this. So first one is that in case you're saving your file as a .png format, what you have to do is you have to make sure that as you save it, the compression is slided up to large file instead of small file. As you can see over here, my compression is set it up to 2. You can set it to 0 or 1, doesn't matter. And as you set it up and press OK, it must solve the blurring out of the PNG. Now, in the case of JPG, make sure that you go in the advanced quality options in your JPG export tab, which opens up as soon as you click the save button. And make sure the smooth is set up to 0% and the subsampling is set up to the best quality. And this will fix the blurring out of your JPG image as well. However, the preview size of your image is really small, which might be not very much useful and might be irritating in case you want to use this image as a game asset in some sort of game engine, or if you want to use it in some sort of animation software, I don't know. So basically, in order to fix this issue, I was recommended to watch a video by a gaming channel called Tanicorn, who actually fixed this problem. He actually found the original sort of solution for this problem. So basically, in order to fix your image size, what you can do is just go to the image in the upper tab or panel of Krita and simply press scale image to new size, which is the option over there. And as soon as you click on it, you will be having a tab. Over here, you can change the dimensions of your pixels in your image. So over here, I will be changing the height and the width of my artwork from 32 by 32 pixels to 1000 by 1000 pixels. So in order to make sure that the quality of our pixels is maintained during this whole conversion process, what we are going to do is we'll be going into the filters, and in here what we are going to do is we'll be selecting the nearest neighbor option instead of bicubic. So basically doing it like this enlarges your pixel art while keeping the pixels intact with each other. And hence, if you try to save it again as a JPG, and now preview it, you can clearly see that it has been nicely imported and it's perfectly sized as well. So basically it's up to you which one you want to follow. If you want a sharp but small image, you can follow the first method. If you want a big and the sharp image, you can follow the second method. It totally depends on you. So yeah, this was it for today's video. And as I said, if you're interested to join the Discord server, or will be interested if the Discord server is made, you can comment down, because I will be really interested to know about that. And yeah, you can subscribe, you can turn on the notifications, and yeah, you can comment down if you have any video ideas, comments or suggestions. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, peace.